Some quests may require difficult choices. Be ready for anything. Even the capture is not without its dangers. Best we remain cautious, Risen.
Armed rogues! We can but wait for the beast to descend. Ranged attacks. Look for an opening.
We'll find a vantage to fire down on our foes from atop the wall.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
The ground bears tracks. A wild animal of some sort.
It falls on us to pace ourselves on roads so open.
Take my fire!
It's difficult to judge distance when facing foes across such open plains.
Goblin!
Goblin! It's weak to fire!
Strength in numbers have risen.
The ancient quarry lies this way, Risen.
Goblin!
Oh, give it my steel!
Strength in numbers have risen.
I want to fire blaze!
Seems we've found the quarry.
Perhaps we could avoid further battle.
What's that?
Hollows from the quarry. Perhaps the land still holds aught of worth.
A massive miner has given this place a rich store of footholds. The quarry stands beyond.
This passage links South and Central Gransus.
We need a light to get through this darkness.
Do not let down your guard.
The path splits.
Hello, hello. Muster up the little in the way of... Here you are, today. Here you are, today. Here you are. Pray call again.
Perhaps the miners come here to rest. I'll take that.
Times are dark. Here you are. Here you are. Pray calling.
What's this?
Whoever wrote these harbored quite the wanderlust.
We need only follow the map from here, Master. I'm not thought to find such a place here. I recall a spot we may rest not far from here.
Look at these goblin tracks. They are troublesome in roots.
Monsters arisen! Ready yourself! They're armored in hard scales! The tail is severed! Run it down!
Attack once I've blinded them!
Please, chase them! But sever the tail! The tail is severed!
I shall blind it!
It is a troubling foe!
Did it! I shall restore your health. Hold on. It is a far cry from the roads we're accustomed to, that's for certain.
Before setting off, we ought to give our objections. What purpose do you suppose those men's posts serve?
Some walk here, eh? I was dispatched from the capital. I can offer you rest or see a... 'Tis mine. Just name it, sir. Just name it, sir. Well, what say you? Well, what say you? Well, what say you? Just name it, sir. Come again.
A cloud of honey. We've time yet? time yet. Think on it well. Come back whenever you...
Aye. Just name it, sir.
Oh.
As it.
Do you favor a pawn who first slays ranged attackers? As you wish. I try to speak or remain silent as understood. Should fate see you fall and come to rise, it shall be done. Should I have the chance to aid you in times of need, how would you have understood?
The fiends are swift. Be wary. Visibility is all care.
A spell of darkness will blind us!
His death to seven tails! The reptile is down! Strike the tail!
We need but sever the tail.
Strength in numbers arisen.
Monsters arisen! Ready yourself! I have it!
Be careful.
This passage links South and Central Grancis.
Look at these goblin tracks. They are troublesome in groups. What a splendid woodland, and so rich in resources. The worm's coming has driven beasts to flood in from the mountains.
Hobgoblin! Formidable strength!
Only the weak ones became the strongest.
The range of
It is most unsettling. Best we chose our path carefully.
Anytime.
A hobgoblin arisen. Be wary.
Strength in numbers arisen.
Monsters never want a hiding spots in the forest.
Tis a formidable foe!
Seems the Duke aims to ring all grancies with strongholds. We're here. Quite small.
I've learned of this area.
Judging from his fine armor, that man is likely to be the captain.
Well met, sir. I take you for the Arisen. Sir Maximilian informed us of your coming. By your leave, I would ask you spearhead our force here. Our tactics are as such. We aim to strike from the front gate, but lack the time and means to batter down the doors. I ask that you pass through the hole you see there, and lay open the gate from within. I cannot say what may await you within. The danger is great, but I trust you will prevail.
I've gained questions.
Let's look for a way underground.
I ask you enter through that hole and lay open the front. I cannot say what may await you within. The danger is great, but I know you will prevail.
There's a way down here.
Stay wary!
We must find a way to open the gate. I've had quite enough of battle.
We must find a way to open the gate.
This looks interesting.
A device to open the gate must be nearby.
Door or stairway, would best proceed with caution.
Let's have its armor and shield.
Perhaps that opens me. You'll need the missing part to make you
Switch
switch.
is search the cottage.
This looks interesting.
That should take us to the hole's upper
I've
floors.
learned of this area.
Tis far stronger than a common goblin.
Take my fire! Restore your health. Hold on.
Let's have a closer look for what.
There, Master! Cyclones! Pathetic.
Let's have that helm off.
I shall take on the strong.
It makes to throw. Stand ready.
Come now, Mart. Choose the winning trophy worthy of their skill, sir. Go, put them to the blade.
We must be cautious. Goblins need fire. Quite enough, did it?
Beasts are bled and the horde retaken! Victory is ours!
Victory! Victory is ours!
All glory to the Duke!
I feel more familiar
I've gained
with his
quest
now.
knowledge.
Magnificent, sir. The hold is ours once more. I've sent word of your feats onto the capital. The Duke will be most pleased. As are we all. Pray, accept this token of our thanks in esteem arisen. Still, their number was too great. No such horde existed in days past. I fear it an ill omen of things to come. Pray, let it not be too late to stem this tide.
Victory! Victory is ours!
Tis known as the Shadow Fort, built to ward against a goblin invasion.
I've gained some new insight.
I've learned a new way to fight.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. So this is the Pawn Guild.
How fare you?
Well
This inn can serve as the hub of our journeys.
No surprise. I fear you've seen the sun. Have your pick. Any you like. Have your pick. Any you... What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Me, iron, the master works all. The master works all. The master work.
No surprise. You've seen this. Have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
Here we can rest, manage inventory and skills, and so on.
Ah, good arisen. Word of your victory over the goblin horde precedes you, sir. With the fort back in our hands, the south of Grancis is shielded once more. You've quelled yet another of His Grace's worries. May your success continue, sir.
I feel more familiar.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Leave me, sir. What is it? I've no interest in you. We've had no end of suspicious sorts around lately. People like you. 'Tis dreadful dull.
Arisen. Sir, I am in dire straits. It's a matter concerning my daughter. I thank you, sir. I'd not know what to do without your help. I leave shortly for a meeting of merchants, fit to take a full day. I cannot but attend. Of all the luck, it falls upon the day I promised my Simone I'd take her through the city. I would ask that you escort her in my stead, sir. You can see her there. I'll not lie to you. She is a spitfire, like to rival the worm. But I will reward you handsomely. You will do it, won't you? I fear I must leave presently. Pray, ask her directly if you have any further questions. My thanks, sir.
Simone. 'Tis my name, Simone. I've never seen an Arisen before. You've a plainer look than I'd expected. I will admit, it does not sadden me to know I'll not be walking the city with my father. He is a fool, and terribly common. You, at least, are a rarer sort. Very well, I've decided it. You shall be my page for the day. You will do as you're bidden. Am I understood? A fine response. We'll get on well, you and I. We shall begin at the Fountain Square. Come. Come along. Not bad. Why do you suppose the dragon attacks mankind? Are we a particular delicacy? And pray, what was it eating until now? The Duke and his men are all doing their best, I've no doubt. But oft a man's best is far from enough. Be arisen for a servant. Yes, I think I like this. Tell me, Paige, do you find it diverting to travel about slaying monsters each day? I should think anyone with dreams of felling the dragon well deluded indeed. 'Tis mad, really, for a human to slay the worm. Still, Grand Soren will be safe enough, will it not? I'd hope so, with all the guards about. Just walking about is dreadful dull, don't you think? Ah! You are a fair hand at hunting, are you not? Let's have a game of hide and seek. I shall be the one to hide, naturally. Come and find me, if you're able. I should think it a simple task for the Arisen. I suppose we'll know anon.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Well met, sir.
This must be an alehouse.
My, sir, I am impressed. I had feared you would give it up for a child's game, but it seems you're not encumbered by pride. Enough! I tire of this place. Next to the markets. Come along.
Patrons often post work notices in the alehouse.
Many's the person comes to drink here, all bearing different tales.
Hello there. An armorer, I believe. The Pawn Guild stands ahead. 'Tis a gathering place for my kind.
Oh, I can go no further. I am half dead of thirst. Pray, go and fetch me some water. In a proper flagon, naturally. Am I understood?
I feel more familiar with this
I've
quest now.
learned what to do.
Oh, I can go no... I am half dead of thirst. In a proper flagon. Ah, thank you. 'Tis a shame to waste you as food for the dragon, sir. You make a fine page. I should think you fleet of foot to keep pace with the creatures you fight. What say you to a contest? I'll race you to... There! See that gate? And pray, run in earnest, sir. I will not be patronized.
Now, where shall we head?
I won! I bested the Arisen! It was simpler than I thought. For a hero, you're nearly as slow as father. I grow tired. I've had enough walking about for one day. Father should be coming home ere long. Let us return as well. You will escort me home, naturally.
My thanks, sir, and well done. I knew you were the one to ask. My daughter sang your praises. It seems the Arisen commands the hearts of more than just pawns. I shall come to you directly the next time I've a need.
I've gained quest knowledge. I fear you've made a friend of her.
I thank you for today. It was quite the diversion. Are you very close with my father? I should hope to see you again soon, sir. I shall allow you to accompany me anytime you wish. For now, take this. 'Tis a token of my esteem. Pleased?
It will be my honor to show you the choice is yours, of course. Give the word.
Hoy there! Can anyone hear me? Pray come and help!
This looks interesting. I'll take that.
Place is fit to set the hairs on your neck to standing on end, huh? And with good reason. I'd thought to enjoy a quiet nip of the old spirits here, away from prying eyes, huh? But then, a fearsome rumble came from further yon. Against my better judgment, I went and stole a look. 'Twas monsters, sure enough, a regular hive of them. Can't let the likes of them loose on the village, I thought, so I stayed here to hold them back. Lucky thing I thought to sneak a drink. I'm well glad to see you, truth be told. I fear the beasts are beyond the means of this old man. Will you go and clear them out, cousin? My thanks, and good luck to you. Don't leave a one of them alive. The path beyond is convoluted and dangerous. Dear cousin, let this protect you. Take care.
Which way should we go, Arisen? I hear running water from the rise.
I'll take that. This looks interesting.
Before to proceed, with no choice but to jump. It is unusually vast for a well. Soaked to the bone!
Quest now. I'll take that.
Soaked to the bone.
The beasts are slain, then? Ha! Joyful news! I will sleep easier, not having their like crawling about below the village. Here, 'tis a small token of thanks. Take it, my friend. Now to find another spot to steal a quiet drink.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Hail.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials. Are your travel preparations complete?
Dried fish are a local staple. Take care at the water's edge, Master.
Many boats, just as you'd expect for a fishing village.
Hoy, good fisher. Now I think long. I envy you.
Welcome back. I only wish I had... You always will.
Appears this grocer is responsible
They've
for much
wares
of the
to sell
village's
here.
provisions.
is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. Hello. Hello. Yes, Arisen. You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored to travel. I'd hope to serve may our path.
An armorer, I believe.
Have your pick. What will it be? What will it be today? Have your pick. And you? What will it be today? What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. What will it... Understood.
Here we can rest, manage inventory and skills, and so on. Tis not the last we'll call upon this inn, I'll warrant.
Well, I trust.
How does the day... find you?
It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours. This is a high honor, Arisen. See you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience. His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor and your service to the land. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another to complete. You will also be asked to return your writ of permission to join the hunt. If you have aught left undone, pray tend to it afore you come to see the Duke, sir. I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks, and you will be asked to return your license to the worm hunt. Knowing that, are you prepared to see His Grace now? You are quite certain? No tasks left incomplete? No need for the license to the hunt? Understood. Then pray, enter the castle, sir. A guide awaits within to see you to his grace.
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of court. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favour with the leviathans within. Oh, tut tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Look at the brave knight.
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command, every road in Grancis shall be open to you henceforth as a member of the Worm Hunt. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
Arisen. Hail, sir. It seems you truly stand apart from the rest of us. Some sneered when I presented the Hydra's head, said it was your feat alone that won it. In truth, I cannot deny it. I had no hand in it. It is plain fact. But what of the enlistment corps, then? What meaning does our fealty hold? I have no answer to give my men. To give myself. I leave me. I fear I will be well drunk by eve's end. I leave me.
All through my reign, I foresaw the coming of this danger. And so I gathered men into armies, stones into strongholds. I readied for war. And then you were risen. You came to us, and the dragon with you. Pray, think on the meaning of that, and of your duty. Carry on in your endeavors for the duchy, Arisen. As long as you've the will to fight, I shall see you are granted the opportunity. If it is work you want, seek Aldous.
The sovereign of this land ill comprehends the urgency of the danger it faces. This eve's empty pomp is ample proof. All gaiety, without a hint of real concern. I'll allow, 'tis well understandable. A people numbed by 2 generations of peace cannot be expected to know true resolve. 'Tis a lesson taught by fire and sacrifice. Pray let his grace learn before the fire takes all. But I ought not speak in such bold terms before his grace. I've naught else to say. Pray, excuse me. I've not...
Arisen, I would speak with you. Privately. This is not the place. 'Tis a conversation best had after dark. Meet me in the courtyard by night.
The glorious return of the inimitable, the indomitable, the unforgettable! Scratch that last one. Who were you again? I jest, Fisher Knight, for I am a jester. I dare say every man in Grand Sorin knows who you are by now. Your fame is little wonder at the fearsome rate you've solved the duchy's woes. The Arisen nods, they say, and lo, the spheres do shake. And now his grace has you in his direct employ. Your rise to glory is an inspiration, humble knight, and no man looks up to you so much as I. And now his grace, your...
My. Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this... Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sawn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no? Hail, dear warrior of the lovely helm. I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir. Arisen? You must forgive me. I fear I am grossly ignorant in matters of war. I had thought all who fought shared the title warrior. But again, you must excuse me. I am Eleanor, come just a few days past as a bride to the Duke. I pray you will serve my lord husband faithfully, Sir Warrior. I presume the crown you bear is a mark of your station as the Arisen? I must apologize for my laughter, good sir. I assure you I meant no disrespect. You would gift me your crown, dear warrior? You are far too kind. I shall cherish it. I shall pray for your safe travels, sir. Until we... I shall pray for your safe travels, sir.
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache. But I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
Are you a warrior come to help His Grace then, sir?
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is his. As such, any task deserves your full and immediate attention. Pray, make your choice, sir. No doubt you're aware the roads are ever more overrun with beasts of every stripe. The threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered, citizens have died. A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's numbers. There's no perfect solution, but it is a start. I would ask you to join them, sir. There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Grand Sorin, being waylaid by monsters. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin. 'Tis not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites, and now it seems they are prepared to face the beast. They stand in wait outside the castle gate. Go and speak with them for further detail. I fear this may be a long battle, sir. May the Maker be your shield.
You are to see me for your assignment. I speak for his... Pray, make your choice, sir. You've a stake in this, and a right to hear, sir. You know of Fornival, aye? He is among the wealthiest of Grand Soren's merchants, though now he stands to lose all. He is accused of a litany of crimes. I would beg a favor, if you've the time. It seems Fornival was as busy in his underground dealings as in his honest work. His bill of crimes includes bribery, fraud, abduction, the selling of secrets, even collusion with Salvation. The inquest continues as we speak. Should the present tide prevail, he will likely be found guilty and put to death. Opinions are split, however, on the credibility of the present proofs and testimonies. A few days yet remain before the matter is decided. I ask that you go and gather what facts you can. Any proof is welcome, be it evidence or testimony, aught that clearly shows his guilt or innocence. Justice must be done, and for that, we've need of the truth.
See you don't rest on your oars.
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for his grace on such... Pray, make your choice, sir.
You'll need to work in concert with the others to rout the beast for good and all. I do not doubt your strength or valor, sir, but do not let thirst for glory spur you to act alone. The creature you faced has already claimed many a night. Pray, do not let down your guard.
You are to see me. I speak... Pray, make your... I would ask you to seek out evidence in the trial of Fornival. Material evidence, testimonies, witnesses. The more proof, the better. The inquest has but a few days remaining. I've faith you'll find the truth in time.
I spoke with Sir Mercedes. At times, I feel I'm the only one focused on the two tasks at hand. We came to Grancis, not to threat, but to slay a dragon, honoring the old pact among our nations. Everyone ought clear their minds of any burden that would interfere. As I understand it, Sir Mercedes brought no men with her from Hearthstone. The force she commanded here was comprised of sellswords and the like. I've no dislike of Sir Mercedes, nor any interest in ferreting out her secrets. But the court is an ever-turning gyre of rumors. Some claim she was sent alone as a conscious slight. Others, that her Lord Father was simply fain to be rid of her. As a consequence, there are many here who shun her company. I'm sure you are a welcome ally, both as the Arisen and a fellow stranger to court society. As a foreigner, same as she, I am in no position to make demands of you, sir. But pray, do as you can for her. I'll warrant your aid is a welcome boon to Sir Mercedes Arisen. Pray, do as you can for her. I'll warrant...
Fornival's inquest will not wait for us long.
I recall hearing of Fornival at
Well
the
met,
Windblood
sir.
Tower and in Castle.
It pains me to burden you, busy as you are with the royal orders, but there is aught I would speak of with you. 'Tis a cause of worry, though I speak only for myself and not as Chamberlain. Might I beg a moment? Skeletons have been sighted near the capital these past few days. Elsewhere, I've had no end of reports of secret meetings among the zealots of salvation. I cannot help but see the two as intertwined, though I have no evidence to prove it. Still, I'll be damned if I allow their kind to go corrupting the minds of good people for want of evidence. Arisen, I ask this as a favor. Will you look into these events, hunt out any thread that connects them? I believe I've learned where the cult meets. I've made note of it on your map. I ask you begin your search there. Go, and learn what you can.
We've time of plenty.
Blustering fools just barged in. They hold me prisoner like some common criminal. 'Tis madness and base insult. You there, you're an able sort. There's time yet afore my trial is decided. Pray, arrange for my acquittal however you may. If you see me through this storm, I'll sell to you at cost for the rest of my days. 'Tis a generous offer, eh? Now go, and pray put an end to this farce. I am eager to be quit of this confinement. Please, sir.
Tell me, sir, what is to become of my father? You're the Arisen, are you not? Can you not do aught to help him? I could not bear to lose him. Even if the things they say were true, he was ever a kind father to me. A petition? Of course, I would gladly draft one. I would draft 100 if it be a help.
Steady on!
Well, I hope. What? Fornival stands trial? 'Tis a pity. In truth, the man was profligate. His ostentation earned him envy and enmity in equal parts. but he was not the sort of man to seek profit in the misfortunes of others. I will add my name to the petition. I shall pray that his innocence is proven.
We've done it!
I thank you for your efforts in petitioning Forneval's acquittal. Man judges his brother, and so the law is kept. But true judgment is the province of the Maker alone.
There is a saying among the faith's historians that the dragon roars thrice. While this is the third time this land has seen the beast, the words hold another meaning. The dragon first appears, then hides itself away for a time, gathering strength. Then it comes once more to herald the nearing doom. When it appears a final time, it brings fire and perdition. No man can say why the beast behaves so, or if some design guides its forbearance. I suppose it is a mercy it affords us any respite at all. No man can...
Someone in the castle must be the Knights Champion. But who?
Who among you has seen the dragon?
Hear ye, hear ye!
Here now, a warrior such as yourself seeks always finer weapons, yeah? If you aid me in a small matter, you shall have access to weapons both fearsome and powerful. What do you say? Excellent. So, have you heard tell of the master weaponsmith in these parts? His talent is without measure, but he's stubborn as a plough beast and sells only to a chosen circle of clients. To such patrons, he gifts an idol to make his favour known. I must gain such an icon and access to his wares no matter what the cost. It's often been said you possess a talent for discovery. Secure me a figurine, and I shall provide weapons the likes of which you have never dreamed. What say you? Will you help? The master works all, you can't come again.
Does the Arisian's mind know no bounds?
You know of the witch that lives in those woods?
Remember to save enough for lodging.
I hear you saved our home. I was wrong about you, Arisen. I have little to offer, but please, take this in thanks.
Aye, they say she understands worm speak, the dragon's own tongue.
That Hexer's lived there for many a year. Even as a child, I heard cradle tales of her witchery.
His Grace is keen to seek out the old crow. Even now, he gathers men for a search party.
What use is chasing after coin when the dragons come to turn us all to ash? Don't have the will for much of anything, truth be told. Don't have the will.
Speak to any pawn, and they will gladly join your service, Arisen.
Perhaps we'll find aught of Renald's father and Grand Sorin as well.
Hail, Arisen, looking dour as ever, I see. I've a proposal that might put some cheer in those cheeks. Will you hear me? Well, it's like this. A peddler is only as good as her suppliers. For my own part, being both clever and beautiful, I've little trouble keeping an inventory. But contentment leads to failure, so I seek new weaponsmiths to supply my shop. I have a certain one in mind, a man of singular talent, but caustic temperament. Much as you, in truth. The smith refuses audience with all but select clients. And upon such clients he bestows an idol, so as to prove his favor. If I can recover such a figurine, I would have singular right to peddle his wares in these parts. There is no cost I will not bear to gain this icon. So what say you, Arisen? Will you retrieve an idol for me? This is a job most suited to your talents. I pray you will not fail me in it. You'll find naught but the finest wares here. Thank you very much. As to where you might happen upon a figurine, I know not. As they are meant for the weaponsmith and his patrons, you might speak with one such as them. You should bear in mind the idol may come in several different forms. Maker knows why the smith does so, but that's as the stories tell. You'll find naught but the Thank you very much. As to where you might happen, as they are meant for the weapons, you'll find naught but... You'll find... Thank you very much.
The scrivener at the Black Cat here can duplicate objects in your possession.
A ladder, Master. We may be able to cross from roof to roof, Arisen. Some corners of the capital can only be reached by crossing the rooftops.
It's writing. A journal page, perhaps?
You know more of the witch? Rumors swirl of late, most on how she speaks with the dragon, consorts with him more like some say. Others claim she summoned the worm herself. Whatever the case, we could do worse than seek her counsel if she knows aught of the beast. Speak with the soldiers to hear more of the witch. Even now they mount an expedition to find her.
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions.
Beg pardon, Arisen. I'm sure this is a small matter, but I would yet have you hear it. I was at my post before the castle not long ago, when a strange man came round asking after your whereabouts. Even more curious, when I told him I knew not, he swore me, tell no one of our encounter. Have you some enemy, Arisen? His eyes were mad. I shall never forget them. I beg you, be wary.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Hey! I hope to see you this day, Kaz. I have aught I would tell you. I have chosen to forego the fishing life, so I might travel the land and study its wonders. As such, I had hoped you might assist in preparations for my journey. How does this offer find you? I truly will always be in your debt, cousin. For all else, I must provision myself for the trek. I need goods that restore energy. Something to speed my steps when exhaustion creeps round. Might you find me some such healing items?
No, the trail can't grow cold now. Oh, Father, where are you? What in the Maker's name is the Arisen? No, who am I to question Fortune's gift? Please help me find my father. He's a gardener in His Grace Duke Edmund's castle. I awoke one morning to find him vanished without a word. It's not like him at all. I've searched for near on a week now, but found nothing. I beg your aid, Sir Arisen. I've truly nowhere else to turn. Take this. My father will know it on first glance. Maker, speed your steps.
Good fisher. Salutations. They say the church gap. What can I do you for? As you will. you will. What can I do you for? Take care now.
Quite tidy this.
All welling, but what can I do you for? You seem tired. So be it.
Seems these rooms are frequented by peddlers and the like. Seems a fair place to rest.
All welling, but what can I do you for? You seem... So be it.
We've arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold.
Sir Dario knew something of Bournemouth, I believe. Even the dragon's coming is not enough to unite men's hearts.
A messenger brought word of Fornival's trial. More's the pity. He furnished our arms at quite a favorable rate. We'll be as cats without claws, should he be kept from doing business. I do not know the man well. I cannot stand idly by and see him convicted. Testimony given in person will carry more weight than a missive. Yet I cannot leave this place. Pray, take one of my men with you back to the capital. He will speak in my place. You do Fornival a service, sir, and us with him. I will send word ahead for a man to await him. Pray, speak to him directly. I've arranged for a man to speak on Fornival's behalf. Pray, speak with him directly.
The best men in the strongest hold are powerless without supplies to live on. Seems the Duke aims to wring all grances of this. Let's have a look at that rise in the land.
Sir Dario has
there may
informed
be
me
aught
of my
to harvest.
duties. I'm thankful to have you accompanying me to the capital. Shall we be off? Very well, sir.
We must see the witness safely back to the capital.
Tis a port crest. What meaning do you suppose those stones hold? So quiet.
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
From day to night, this area feels completely different.
Well met, Arisen. How may I aid you, sir? You seek a wayward gardener? I fear I'll be little help for your cause. Get hold of me. We had cause to interrogate a castle laborer some days past. Our spies learned of a plot wherein secrets of state were leaking to a gang of bandits. I believe the workman suspected of this sedition is in our custody still. I fear that's as much as I know, sir. That I could aid you further.
Arisen, sir? Beg pardon, sir? I bear a message from Milady Eleanor. She would speak with you, sir. In private, if you please. Some would raise an eyebrow at such a request, given Milady's vows to the Duke. I trust... forgive me, Arisen. I must learn to hold my tongue around proper company. Pray, find me tonight in the castle gardens. You should know you are the first companion Milady has trusted since coming to this place. I imagine she has all manner of subjects she would discuss with you. So indeed, yes, I ask you meet me at the castle garden. That is, if it please you, sir.
I hear his conviction would bring me no joy, not least for the loss of revenue I would suffer. Arisen, I have a proposition, sir. I've long had dealings with Fornival, and want to believe in his innocence. Pray, take a petition for his acquittal from me, that it may help sway his arbiters.
You are to see me for your assignments. I speak for His Grace. Pray, make your choice, sir. Brought a witness, have you? Excellent work. I shall see to the necessary accommodations until the day of the trial. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your efforts. Good. You've brought evidence. Here, I shall see it submitted to the court. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your effort. You are to see me for you. I speak. Pray. Make. I would. Material. The inquest has. Good. You've brought evidence. Here. There's time yet. You are to see. I speak. Pray. Make. I would ask. Material. The inquest. Good. You've brought. Here. There's time. You are to see. I speak for his. Pray. Make your choice. I would ask you to. Material. The inquest. Good. You've brought. Here. There's time.
Yes. I'll want your aid.
At present, seems like Fornival may be found innocent.
Well met.
Well met, sir.
The noblest of convictions can't fill a man's belly as well as the basest coin, eh? Mayhap I'm serving out my own sentence from some dread crime done in a past life. Mayhap I'm...
My permit! That my son is safe? Maker be praised! That such a fate could befall me, I never so much as considered it. 'Twas ill luck alone put me in this spot. I but overheard a conversation. I was attending to my duties as a royal aide, and a nobleman spoke nearby, yes? But I knew them not, and gave their fervent whispers little attention. Yet without warning, I found myself summoned by a guardsman. He accused me of spying on the pair, and banished me to the dungeon forthwith. I've lived the memory many times over in this place. Most like I could recall parts of the conversation if pressed. But that means naught now. I seek only to save my life, or failing that, keep harm from my son. Time is short. The guard will return ere long and begin their interrogation. Most like they'll employ torture, which leaves my chances of survival pitifully low. I implore you, Arisen, lead me from this terrible place. You are my final hope. Save me, sir. I beg of you. Would be a fool's errand to leave by the main gate. Long ago, a former prisoner swore me that his escape was made by way of a secret path. A passage told only by the howl of the wind, or so the story went. Let's make for this hidden route, Arisen. I warrant little chance is better than none at all. Arisen! Pardon, sir. 'Tis madness to attempt escape. Arisen! Pardon, sir? We've escaped the castle. Let's do the southern gate. Our pursuers dare not follow into the city proper. We've not long now arisen.
Father!
Tomlin! My son! My son! What? How?
I heard tell the Arisen made for the capital and prayed to find you here. I can't even imagine what they must have done to you. It's all over now. I owe you so much, Arisen. Thank you.
Mere thanks seem nothing weighed against your actions, Arisen. Without your aid, I would not stand afore you, nor see my son again. This whole ordeal has a foul air about it. I fear the whispers I overheard are joined to sinister workings in the duchy. Perhaps we shall learn what the talk concerned ere long. I only pray it causes us no further trouble. I've naught with which to repay your kindness, but if ever you find yourself in need, only say the word, and I'll be at your side. Make her guide you until then, Arisen.
I owe you so much, Arisen. Thank you.
I can ill return to my old post, I fear, but I'll find some way to live.
Those without a trade or means to earn wealth live here. Seems that many people live here as well.
I've learned what to do with this quest. With this quest now.
Take care, you aren't soaked in water!
Ought we adjust our inventory? Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocation.
I hear no end of... And Adi, have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
Salvation and the Knights Champion. The capital swirls with ill rumors.
How's the day find you?
Well met, sir.
Well met, sir.
Farewell.
I entrust my petition to you, Arisen. I cannot afford to let old Fornival leave this mortal coil just yet. Ah, you've come. You must forgive me the secrecy. The matter demands it, I assure you. I dare not speak it aloud, so pray, listen close. Truth be told, I have long traveled the land in secret, keeping watch over the Duke's army. Now I fear my investigation has borne fruit. One company has amassed supplies far beyond their need. Their regimen of training, too, defies comparison. His Grace must know of this, thought I, and so drafted a letter to send the moment I found a courier I could trust. But fate is cruel, sir, and the pack I'd placed the letter was snatched by monsters out on the roads. If someone should find that missive, and its contents become known to the public, morale will crumble. What's more, a secret serves use only so long as it stays hidden. Their treason will be more easily foiled if they do not expect the Duke to know of it. The letter must be found. Surely you understand, sir. I would ask you to find it, and retrieve it here, to me. Naturally, His Grace cannot openly compensate you for this task, but I shall gladly pay you out of my own pockets, should you succeed. Make us speed your steps, sir. I was traveling the roads when I was attacked. Came from the air, swooping down long enough to snatch up my pack. Like as not carried it back to their nest, though where that may be, I know not. The mountains near the Great Wall are nest to many a flying creature, though. Perhaps there is the best place to start. I was traveling the roads when I was attacked. Like as not, the mountains near the...
Praise the Maker you've come, Arisen. Oh, this is glorious. Most glorious. Pardon me, sir. Forgive the ramblings of a handmaiden on a strange errand. It's only... Milady's request to see you is a rare thing, you see. First in all my years with her, in truth. I trust you understand the delicacy of the situation. Milady is a married woman, I need not remind you. And well, yes, even innocent conversation could be bent foul were it discovered by others. Pray, walk softly, Arisen, and have a care to let none find you visiting Milady's chambers. Worry not after his grace, Arisen. He's not set foot within Milady's chambers since the wedding night. Yet his guard remains ever watchful. Take care to avoid discovery. Worry not, he's yet...
My warrior has come for me. You must think me a shameless harlot. Would that words could prove my love is pure.
Off to a nice siren after a long day's ruling, sire?
No, you must hide.
There is a boldness that filled a dragon.
Quickly!
You storm my lady's bedchambers with the urgency of a man in battle.
Fear not. I shan't eavesdrop on the ducal proceedings. I remain to stand watch and guard, sire. For your protection, of course.
My Lord Edwin, would you had mentioned your coming, I might have dressed more finely. My lord, what are you...
Lenore! Oh, my love! Forgive me!
My Lord Edmund, is something...
Lenore! Forgive me! I was wrong! I take it back, Lenore! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Lenore! What have I...
Your Grace, Edmund, this isn't... This wicked fool mistook a trifling kindness that I once paid for something more. He stole crawl into my room. I was terrified. This commoner must be made to learn, sire. Give him a taste of the lash and a stay in the dungeon. Thirsty! Thirsty, I know you're there!
Milady is mistaken. I would never violate His Grace's privacy while he violates Milady's privacy.
Oh, brook none of your japes, fool! Summon the guards! Have this villain removed!
What have we here? Friend of the Duchess, sneaking off to her chambers for a cup of tea? Must be a fine tea. What to come all this way in the dead of night? Perhaps you seek refreshment of a different sort, like a turn in the sheets with His Grace's own wife. Damn, you're tougher than you seem. Perhaps there's aught to this arisen business after all.
What have I done? I cannot ask forgiveness for this betrayal. But I was certain the Duke would cut me down where I stood had I not spoken so. You must run. The Duke is half mad and fearsome wrath. I shall think of some way to assuage him.
What to do in this quest. I've gained quest knowledge.
Without a trade, least found
Take care, you aren't soaked in water!
beast doing here? By the looks of it, it is a grand and sturdy fortress.
Hobgoblin, it is a formidable foe.
Get no quarter! That sent it reeling! I shall blind it!
Hobgoblin, it is a formidable foe. The goblin in the fortress!
You triumph. He's far stronger than a common goblin.
I dare say this road scarce some civilians.
Give it a taste of ice!
Their kind is weak to fire.
Did it! Fire death like this!
He's far stronger than a common goblin. I have nightmares from that one. It is most unsettling. Best we chose our path carefully. A hobgoblin arisen! Be wary! Careful! A goblin! Be on your guard, Master.
Take my fire!
The worm's coming has driven beasts to flood in from the mountains.
What a splendid woodland, and so rich in resources. This passage links South and Central Grances.
Look at these goblin tracks. They are troublesome in groups. Be near the beast's nest. Head soften.
Monsters arisen! Ready yourself! I am burning sickness! I am striking this back! Fire death like this! Tail is severed!
Perhaps we could avoid further battle.
The fiends are swift!
It's best to set the tail!
I grant you fire's blaze!
purpose do you suppose those men's posts serve?
An inquest, eh? Cheers. I welcome the diversion. I know 'tis improper to say so, but you'll not deny the thrill of awaiting judgment. Though it's the rare trial that's not decided before it begins, if truth be told. Proofs are easily falsified. Testimony is still more so. There's always someone with cause to want one outcome or the other, and the means to ensure it. Which brings me to a very special deal for you, friend. Writs of affidavit for sale at bargain rates. I've statements of varying guilt or innocence. Quite the clever forgeries, these. They always sell well when there's an inquest on. And why not? 'Tis a heady thing to buy a man's guilt or innocence. If you've mistaken the trial's result, you'd be a fool not to. I'll disavow we ever spoke if asked, mind. The choice is yours to make. My prices ebb and flow with the tides of the trial. Still, you'll not regret it. Make good use of it. And remember, I've more where that came from. Back in need of an far be it from me. You'll pay my price, though. You'll not make good. Back in need of an far be it from you'll pay my price, though. You'll not make good use of it. Back in need of an far be it you'll pay my price, though. You'll not make good use of it. You'll not regret it. Make good use of it. Now, let us talk of business. Pray, call again.
I'll take that.